Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm McNair. Here's a look at your headlines. Well, it's been almost 8 years since the Charleston Nine were gunned down at the Emmanuel AME Church, and still South Carolina is one of only 2 states that doesn't have its own hate crimes bill. That could change in the near future. On Wednesday, both Republicans and Democrats in the House voted in favor of a bill that would tack on additional penalties against anyone who commits a violent crime based on race, color, religion, sex, gender, national origin, sexual orientation, or mental disability. During the last session, hate crimes legislation stalled in a Senate committee. Now, Wyoming is the only other state without a hate crimes bill. If you live on Hilton Head Island and you're concerned about the 278 corridor project, the town has openings on its review committee to study that project. The town is hiring an independent consultant to do an end-to-end study of traffic flows. Members of the 278 corridor project review committee will include a town council member and an engineer. Now, the town also wants 3 residents to sit on that committee. If you're interested, you can apply on the town's website. Well, there are at least 16 Beaufort County schools that don't have resource officers. For that reason, Sheriff P.J. Tanner is working with other Beaufort County police departments to start a new training program. Bluffton has 4 openings, Beaufort has 3, and there are 9 other schools under Tanner's supervision that are taking current deputies off the streets to fill those vacancies. The program involves 8 weeks of training outside the schools and then 2 weeks of specialty training to become a special resource officer who works on the school schedules. If that sounds like something you would like to do, you can apply at the Sheriff's Office website, bcso.net. Well, in the future, South Carolina residents who experience mental health crises may have an additional place to go for treatment other than hospital emergency rooms. Currently, the state only has 1 crisis stabilization unit in Charleston. The state has allocated $35 million in grant money to assist hospitals with the construction of specialized units that would serve as psychiatric emergency rooms. The hope is that by having specific treatment for people undergoing mental health crises, crowding will be reduced in ERs and patients will be less likely to return because they've received the appropriate treatment. Former SCANA Executive Vice President Stephen Byrne will spend 15 months in prison and pay $1 million in restitution for giving overly optimistic projections about the progress of 2 nuclear power plants in the state that were actually way behind in construction. The plants cost ratepayers $9 billion and never generated 1 watt of power. Byrne is the second SCANA executive to go to prison. Former CEO Kevin Marsh is now out after serving 17 months. 2 other executives at Westinghouse, the company that was building the plants, are facing trial. Well, if you've always wanted to have your picture taken with a giant hot dog, you better get your buns in gear. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile will be at the Shelter Cove Kroger on Hilton Head Island Friday from 11 to 5. This is the perfect opportunity to catch up with other Wienermobile fans. After all, who wouldn't relish the opportunity to get their picture taken with a 27-foot-long hot dog? For more information on these stories and more, check the news sources on your screen. Also, be sure to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you have a story idea or you'd like to send us a picture with you and the Wienermobile, email us at news@WHHITV.com. And now, with a look at sports, as always, here's Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. We told you earlier this week that covering the Bluffton Bobcats softball team was going to be a blast, but don't think we forgot about the Beaufort Eagles and Kylie Rast. 2 of the area's top high school softball programs went toe-to-toe last night on Ladies Island, and Rast and the Eagles got the upper hand. Beaufort's junior star struck out 12 Bobcats and hit a tie-breaking 2-run homer in the 6th inning to lead the Eagles to a 9-5 win. Adeline Johnson and Kaylin Adkins each had a double among their 3 hits for Beaufort. Over at Battery Creek, Hilton Head High rallied for 4 runs in the 7th to tie it, but the Dolphins pushed one across in the bottom half for a 15-14 walk-off win, and Bridges Prep outslugged Whale Branch 26-16, not a football score. We had a couple Lowco on Lowco clashes on the baseball diamond too, with Hilton Head High escaping with an 8-7 win and a wild one against Hilton Head Christian Academy. Brad Larson had 3 hits and 3 RBIs, and Slater Alsobrook added a pair of doubles and earned the win in relief. And Bluffton blew it open with a 7-run 5th inning to beat Wade Hampton 14-8. John Paul II picked up its first win, 11-2 over Memorial Day, and the USCB Sand Sharks finished a sweep of Iowa Wesleyan, winning 18-3. On the soccer pitch, HHCA split with St. Andrews, with the girls winning 1-0, and Beaufort Academy swept Colleton Prep. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Maria Soden has our weather outlook. Maria?
Thanks, Allie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're seeing quite a bit of showers throughout the rest of the week. Taking a look at Friday, it's going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, with Hilton having a high of 67, a low of 59. Bluffton's going to have a high 67, a low of 56, and Beaufort's going to have a high 67 and a low of 57. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:39 and sunset's going to be at 6:27. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide is going to be at 10:58 a.m. and low tide is going to be at 6:05 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the weekend and into next week, Saturday is going to be sunny throughout the day and will be a little cloudy in the evening. Highs are going to be in the 60s, lows are going to be in the 50s and 40s. Come Sunday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with a couple scattered showers in the afternoon. Those showers are going to continue into the evening, and we may see some possible thunderstorms throughout the night. The highs are going to be in the 70s with lows in the 50s. Then come Monday, we are going to see showers in the morning, but should be clearing up by the afternoon and stay cleared the rest of the day with highs in the upper 60s and lows in the 50s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. We're going to find out next how traffic will improve here on Hilton Head Island. Stay right there.